Hi guys, it's Jem and I'm going to be going over my Dormizone tour. This one is going to be a little bit more in-depth compared to the ones on my other social media platforms. So off rip, I'm just going to do a 360 so you can see everything. As you guys know, or some of you may know, the Dormizone comes with these shelving amenities. It comes with like a counter space and cabinets already. The Dormizone is also very run down in nature. So I wanted to kind of make that cohesive throughout the entire space. I wanted it to look very economical and still kind of run down, but also still cozy too. I put the floofs here just to add some color to the space. Most of these floofs that I have are free from doing conservation runs. Some of them are also from special events, also free. The only floofs here that I pay for are the Stalker floof for the charity event that they had for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Jillian and Lillian floof, the Hex floofs, and then the Lunar New Year Mirage and Chroma floofs. But everything else here was earned, and you can earn it too. You can do the same. I have no clue why, but I really like this chaotic bin of haphazardly placed floofs. I feel like it really gives character, and I have another one of those in the back room that we'll show in a minute, in the back area over there. So just some plants here, and then there's these two banners. I got these from Zarman from Hombask, just to, you know, make it look like there's curtains. I thought about using rugs, kind of like curtains for more color, but I like these. I used a Zarman footlocker for a fridge, another one of Zarman's storage containers for a deep freezer, and I just added like some stickers on there so it looks like there's magnets on them. Lots of random knickknacks and things just to kind of look like this kitchen is lived in. Like, I like to create still life when I do decorating, so I try to, you know, add some things that are kind of frozen in place or frozen in time. I made this microwave out of a Zarman locker, one of the small ones, with a poster and a black image, and then I put a control module decoration inside. I clipped it inside so it looks like there's a button interface to input, I guess, cook time on the microwave. And then here I added a lid with some like food decorations and stuff, so it looks like a snack tray. Over here I used a dining table for the cutting board, a Nord trophy, and then Zarman gives you some of these like food cubes, so just making it look like I'm cutting and seasoning fish. And then this is just the oven over here. I didn't do too much. I just like added some stuff to make it look like, you know, stuff is just frozen in time. And I forgot to say, but I did change out the table this comes with, and the two cans you see there are actually like drinking cans, but I wanted to kind of use them as salt and pepper shakers. Okay, so here is the like larger, I guess, main room. I'm gonna go ahead and do a 360 from like this angle. And then we'll get into the details of like what everything is and what my intentions were when putting them together. The Dormizone does come with 2 beds, and it, you know, these amenities are kind of built in. As most of you may know, I just added, obviously, just the decorations. I didn't really do anything to try to modify the shape of the room, because I do like to keep that part, but I do also try to like add other things that kind of feel cohesive with the room in general. All right, so starting from here, just a plant in the front, you know, just to add some more greenery. This bed area, it comes with the mattress. I added a rug and I clipped a couch or one of the love seats inside. Added some decorations with a pillow just to make it look, you know, like someone actually uses this bed. I added the random Kawaka cage, just, you know, it's fun. It's a pet. Just some more like art and stuff to add some character to the area. Over here, another, I wanted this to look more like I guess like a messy bed, and I added some plants and stuff. Another bin full of haphazardly placed floofs. Lots of plants, lots of greenery. I clipped another control module. Oh no, hold on. I gotta back up because that door leads to my Roomba room. Oh no, they're all coming out. There's nothing really in there but all of my Roombas, and I try not to trigger the door because they're automatic doors. So if I walk too close to it, it will unleash the Roombas, and now that they're out, I really can't do anything about that. But anyway, I clipped another control console or control module inside of this wall, I guess to kind of mimic a light switch of sorts. This is my Christmas tree. I do have a Christmas tree tutorial on my TikTok page as well as my Instagram. It shows you how to make a tree and a whole bunch of things you can use to make your own tree. I know, like, as of me filming this video, Christmas is tomorrow, so you know, I guess for next year, but I wanted a very simple tree. Here I just have some noggles. On top of the door there is what looks like a TV. I took a large Zarman storage crate lid and used that as like a platform for the TV, and then I used posters to make like a black screen, and then I put a glyph on there. So for the glyph, it's like this pixelated Entryway eye, just to kind of make it look like there's something on the TV. And it's just like a couch here with some Zarman pillows. Now we're gonna head over to this area. This is my favorite part of the Dormizone that I did. Over here, I have the majority of my Steel Path trophies. I do own all of them, but I only wanted to keep the globular ones here, so like only like the round planets, just because like I felt like I would be thrown off by like the derelicts and like the other interesting planet shapes like Deimos that I didn't want on display, but I do have those. And then here in the middle are the Granum crown decorations that I have, so I wanted those on display as well. Over here, just some like random stuff to look like there's storage here. And really the floofs and flowers up there are just for filler. Over here, just another love seat with some floofs. These noggles here are from the Dog Days event, so I have those out all on display. And then I wasn't really sure what unique collection to put in this section, so I just put some Sawgaws in there because the Sawgaws are like my favorite floof. Over here, this part is the workspace. So what I did was I took a large Zarman storage container and I divided it with the matching lid. And what I wanted to do is create like a split function workspace. Here I wanted it to look like I'm working on diagnostics and maintenance for Ortis, or like upgrading him. This Ortis statue you can get from Baro Katir. He has it sometimes, so definitely visit him anytime he's around and see if he has this Ortis statue. Over here on this side, love this side a lot. It's my favorite because it just gives personality and just character to like what I wanted to create for my drifter. The displays that I'm using here that you see, these are actually not like computer displays. They're what you call corpus tenant reliefs. And you can farm these using your Zenith Granum crowns, trading them into the Parvo statue on the Corpus ship tile set. And this specific Parvo statue is the one that has like the fountain next to it. It's in a really huge like diamond shaped room, and it's surrounded by like a fountain. Oh my god, why are all of the floofs congregating here? Or not floofs, but Roombas. They're just all here. There are 12 total, I believe, that you can get, and each time you get one, it's something unique. And then after you've earned all of them, you just get like 3,000 credits. For the keyboard space, I'm using a Zarman tray, and for the actual keyboard, I'm using scrubber trophies that you can get. You can get the blueprint from the business in Fortuna. And this idea I got from some IKEA framer, I don't remember, but a lot of people do use this method where they take two scrubber trophies and kind of overlap them so it looks like a sort of RGB keyboard. For the mouse, I'm using a sentient core decoration that you can get from Quilt Onco. And then I clipped a poster of Ureli inside of one of the displays so it looks like a screensaver. This poster you can get from Dog Days, I believe, which comes around every summertime, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. And then this PC looking thing is something you can get from the market or even directly from the decoration catalog when you're in your decorating menu. You should be able to see this, and it's 35 plat, I believe. Over here, just some like, I added some cans to the floor just to make it look like, you know, like I said, still life. And this little like trash can looking thing, I don't know what this is. I got it from Leon the other day, and I thought it would look really nice here. Earth console, because Zarman is not on Earth, but you know, your drifter has to monitor what's going on in the world, right? This is it. This is the Dormizone. And yes, the Dormizone does not have consoles. It doesn't have places that are really functional at all, except for where Acrithis is. I wish that DE would add consoles to this area, because the Dormizone, honestly, I would choose it over the back room. I would choose it over the orbiter. It just feels the most homey. And if they did make it more useful in that sense that you could use this as an actual functional base, I would probably actually decorate this room back here, because I didn't. I don't use this room at all. I wasted like 100k standing on this Vista suite thinking it would be something incredible, and it really isn't. It's very anticlimactic, so just something to kind of save you from doing. Do not buy this room unless you specifically want it. But other than that, I really do love the Dormizone a lot, and I would love, love, love to make this my new base, my new home, just because I like the utilities that it comes with. I like that it actually has shelving and a kitchen and things. It has beds, so you know, it's something I hope DE will consider, because it's a really nice spot, and I don't really see any other purpose other than like seeing Acrithis. But yeah, this is my Dormizone, you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you guys, and I'll see you around. Bye.